Bagfuel, baby.
What's your process of picking through your beats? You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want to know that because the beats is what I feel. And you not going to feel this way because you're a rapper.
An artist.
I feel the beats drives the record for me. If I hear a rapper that consistently is rapping on good beats, I'm listening to him or her.
No, I don't disagree with you.
Okay.
Because when I'm listening to music, that's the first thing I listen for. Is the beat. I need the beat to like kind of like do something to me first before I actually start listening to what the artist is saying. There's a lot of records that I like right now where the artists aren't really talking about shit, but the beat is fire.
Beat fire.
My process though is I like high tempo beats. I like
Me
very
too.
high
Club vibes.
Intensity.
It could be club vibes, shit that make you want to jump, like bust around, Ludacris, like that type of shit. They always make you want to move.
That's why you went off on
the
freestyle. Bump, bump.
Yeah, that was one of my
bump.
favorite songs. So I made sure I had to do that beat how I did it. But yeah, I look for beats that are very like high tempo, but I do still dabble in other
Is it
vibey, melodic, whatever.
Because you have a distinctive voice and it's very aggressive and powerful? Do you feel like? Because I remember they was talking about Glorilla's voice and how they make fun of it. Do you think about that? How your voice might come across on a softer beat? That's why you gravitate towards the up-tempo beats?
No. I feel like the softer beats I could rock with, I could work with, but I like to rap fast. So I like to
Got you.
I like to fuck with the high tempo, faster, jumpy. I like to rap fast.
It's a preference.
Yeah. So I got I could vibe with the slower beats. I got songs y'all gonna hear real soon.
Do you collaborate?
I collaborate all the time.
All the time? All right, because there's a lot of people I see that they not on the collaboration wave.
Oh nah, and I'm a person that if I like something, I'll reach out to you.
Who you
like
reach?
I have people that be like, wow, you want to work with me? And I'm like,
Yeah,
I like this shit. Let me get on it. What's up? Like I'm not mad. I'm not super bougie and like too good to like do certain shit. Like if I like something and you open the work, we can get it done.
So we got the vice president right there.
Okay.
It's 2023. Who's going to be part of the women you're going to reach out for a mash out all woman empowerment song?
Mash out all woman empowerment. That sounds so cheesy.
I know it's a word clusterfuck.
Let me see what I would like. It could be singers and rappers.
It don't matter.
Whoever you want.
Load them up. The vice president says your budget is clear. Let's get it. Come on, Connie.
Lakia.
Okay.
Why is everybody rocking with her? I'm not saying she's whack. I
just want to understand the
because there's a lot of people that they're saying her name.
Yeah, what is the connection?
I don't know why everybody ever rocking with. I like Lakia because when I listen to Lakia, I hear substance. Like I hear cadence, I hear bars. And when and I hear like her ability to just create the commercial shit too. It's fire. And then I hear her when she doing her regular freestyle shit. That's the kind of artist that I like to associate myself with because that's the type of shit that I'm on.
Got you.
I want to when it's time to rap, I want to rap and I want to give y'all. I want to make y'all say, "Oh shit, she said this," or she said, And then when it's time to give y'all the bops, I want to be able to do that too. And she's obviously more established, so it's like I like what she represents.
Okay.
That's it. No, nobody else.
Oh yeah, I mean, you want me to elaborate on her specifically?
Oh yeah,
I was just picking her.
Any other women? Like, do you want to do your version of Ladies' Night?
If I did my version of Ladies' Night, oh my god, I would do Lakia. I would do Doechii.
Everybody on Doechii too. That's the West Coast chick, right?
Doechii's dope. She has a very unique style.
She's very different.
Yeah, I love her.
I didn't really get into it completely yet because it's really different for me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
But she's a good vibe though. She's something to look at, something to listen to as well. I would do Lakia. I would do Doechii.
Need one more.
One more?
How about a singer?
I'm gonna give you two.
Go for it.
I'm gonna give you Billy B from New York.
Oh, Billy B.
Can't do it without one New York girl.
Billy B.
But I'm really close to her, so I'm very forward.
Yeah.
She's on the Lola Book record too, right?
Yes.
Billy
don't
B
play with
from
it.
Brooklyn, right?
They don't play her verse. And her verse is fire on that joint.
Who don't play her verse?
The radio DJs aren't playing
They play her verse.
They don't play the record straight
On what
through when
radio
I hear it.
station? I apologize.
We not saying that. I just said her verse is fire.
She clearly is hearing
Her verse is very fire.
No,
I never said it wasn't.
I just said her verse is fire, so I'm not opposed to it. I'm just talking about the business side that I hear when people are blasting off on the record. They're bringing it back. They're rarely getting through the whole record. That's just how DJs do.
Yeah.
And I don't think that she's getting the credit for the verse that she added onto the Lola Brooke. Lola jumped on it crazy. I'm not going to cap.
No, she killed it.
Billy B's verse is totally different.
Totally different
From Lola's verse, and people are not hearing it. I'm telling you, because I'm telling people about Billy B, and they like, what? I'm like, she's on the Lola Brooke record,
right?
Dog. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I'm gonna say this. Shout out to the ladies in New York, because New York, we got a microscope on our shit right now, and everybody want a piece of the pie, right? And shout out to Lola too. She doing her thing. Shout out to all the girls from New York. Don't worry, because my girl coming. Billy coming. Don't worry about it. No, she be outside soon.
I got you.
She coming, okay? They gon' wish they play her verse. Playing it.
Tell me about your plan to get money besides writing your own raps, and are you willing to write for other people?
Of course, I'm willing to write for other people. And I'm not against people giving me bops either, just so y'all know, just to be very transparent, because I am very much about my pen, but I'm still I'm still learning the music business and learning that.
I like that.
A lot of people, like
spitters who said they never had nobody write for them had somebody write for them
every once in a while.
I'm only gonna say that.
Oh no, you can say that.
No, but that's the business. We need you.
The guys has been saying for years, I've never had a writer.
Who said that?
But they are,
Don't do that.
But you know what they consider? But you know what they consider? Sometimes if you come with a beat and a hook, they don't consider you writing for them because they have to write their rhyme, because they have to write their verses.
When we was in Atlanta in September,
that's valid.
And we was riding around with who was we riding around with. Remember how he said people's hearts would be broken if they knew who they offered,
who they wrote for?
Yes.
But I'm just saying, but that's true. Some be lying.
Yeah, they lying.
But I'm
nigga,
just saying,
don't do that.
but some will consider a beat and a hook you didn't write for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest, because you can get a hook in so many ways. People could sing the hook, niggas could fucking harmonize the hook, blah, blah, blah. So when they're writing their 16, they like, yo, nobody's penning my shit for me. That's how they feel.
I mean, that's when you say that you collaborated.
There you go.
That's a collaboration. You can say that, I wrote this and you only wrote this part. The 8? Nah, nigga ain't doing that. Yeah, I'm not doing that. So I would say that's a collaboration. That's a collaboration to me. So I'm not. I let people do what they do, and I like again, I said I'm still learning the business as I'm like getting more in tune and everything, and I'm learning that a lot of people come together and they collaborate, and sometimes those be the biggest songs. And
I love that.
And when I'm also learning that, like, now that I'm here, my goal and my object is to stay here.
Yes,
is to continue to elevate.
Yes,
and I have an obligation now,
and build,
and I gotta make sure I'm fulfilling the contract. Let's get it going.
I'm gonna tell you what Fresher said when he was here, and I don't like to use other people, but I want people because people will be online and say, well, he got that from Fresher. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta state it. He didn't realize that when he had his big single, he wasn't collaborating with a lot of people.
Yeah.
And he chose not to collaborate. Because that producer cost too much money, whatever. But he didn't realize the power of the collaboration, that just because he cost too much money, maybe I'm pinning something for him that he's gonna give to somebody else, and I'm gonna make money. And then the relationship is big, because say you don't do what you got to do when your first single drop. If you got this big fucking producer that's on your side, they're going to give you more and more chances because of the relationship.
The connection.
So the number one thing that I would say, my number one thing and my business motto with learning is you cannot go wrong with building the relationships with people. And that's the hardest part for us Black people, is to be free with what we got going on and let people in, because that's what you got to do if you want to build the relationship.
Of course, I'm not against it, and I've even been offered to collaborate and pen a couple things for other artists, and I was open and willing, like, yeah, let's get it done, let's make it happen. Like, it's still if you were real creative, it puts you in another. It puts you in another, think about it, like.
That's what makes you dope. Is you can write for that one, you can write for yourself, you can give this one a hook. That's what makes the people like the Missies and the Jay-Z's and all the rest of them dope, because people don't realize Hov done wrote for everybody, from Foxy to Dr. Dre to other people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely, that's how I call myself, Underdog, and I feel like I want to name my project Underdog Season so bad, because I feel like
how does Def Jam feel about that?
Dalen, I can do what I want over there.
Underdog Season, okay. All right, Underdog
do
Season.
What I want over there.
But
not like that, but I'm one of the favorites. So
I'm gonna give you a tidbit. If you don't have one, the same way you got your own cameraman, find your own producer. If you don't have one,
I'm working on that.
Lock in, because with you being a Def Jam, if one record goes, you can sign them to publishing deals, administration deals, and
money
you can
coming
get paid for helping them go along with you. And it's nothing like teamwork making the dream work.
I like that.
He's gonna.